All right, so if you have to, since this is a pretty short amount of time, if you need to go back and rewatch that 30 seconds, do so, because it's asking what can you infer about Mary's relationship with her husband. Whenever you see that word infer, it's kind of a way of saying what can you guess about Mary's relationship with her husband. They are at odds and have a big argument. When he walks in during this film, they are not at odds. So this part of the answer is false. Therefore, remember, going forward, even if this part is correct, the answer cannot be A. The semicolon kind of marks the first half and the second half of the answer. If one of these parts is wrong, you automatically have to eliminate it as a choice. And it's also not true. He's not angry when he first walks in and barely able to contain his emotions. I can start answer B by looking at this part. He's home late and she is annoyed. I know that she's not annoyed, nor is she exasperated and kind of just at her wit's end with him. That he would have the nerve to arrive late. That's not happening in the film either. This part for answer C, he is home early and she's very excited. As I'm thinking out loud, that is a possibility because she does seem excited when I watch that 30 seconds. She walks over to him, helps him with his coat, and is affectionate. I believe she tried to hug him, and I think she was talking to him about the baby kicking as well, which I would think is affectionate. So this could be the answer. Mary has been ignoring her husband, not in that 30 seconds, and he's frustrated by her act of indifference. I think he's frustrated and he's starting to show signs of that, but not because she isn't paying attention to him. Also, make sure this is just another tip or trick when taking a test. This one has to do with them being at odds. This one has to do with at least her being annoyed. So this is a negative situation, another negative situation, and ignoring her husband and him being frustrated is another negative situation. Sometimes it can be that simple to find the answer choice that is different from the rest. Not always, sometimes. Okay, so after rewatching this minute of the movie, the film version adds in some dialogue between Mary and her husband, where her husband explains how his day at work has gone. How does this added dialogue change the expectation of the reader and viewer? So I'm trying to subtract my knowledge of the story that we read on paper, and I'm trying to just think about this couple that I'm watching on this film version. So the exchange in the film makes me, reader, viewer, think the couple is happy together and enjoying spending time together at the end of the day. Because she seems to support him when he talks about what his day was like. He says the crimes. He lists them, actually. Let me change that word to make it more specific. He lists the crimes that he has had to investigate, and she is affectionate and attentive. She's paying attention to him. She's hugging him. She's kind of coming over to kneel near him. And then he also asks her where or if she also wants a drink. So at this point in the film, I'm not left thinking there's something wrong between just these two people. So just make sure when you fill out the because, that's that warrant, the reasoning piece. Why do you think that's what's going on in the movie.